Hello there and welcome to the show. It's time for another collector showcase. We're invited to join Jeff Barker and he will show us his collection. Now Jeff is no stranger to this channel. You've seen him before when we did the Defiant on the Move series, and Jeff took us along toy hunting earlier this year. Time now to sit back and enjoy the tour. It's showtime.
Hi everyone, my name is Jeff Barker and this is my collection. I want to thank Chris for putting this on his channel, putting this together, and a little bit about the collection. It's pretty much focused on three different toy lines, Adventure People, Star Wars, and G.I. Joe. And G.I. Joe specifically from 82 to like 86 or 87, kind of mix and match, and just there's obviously some cool ones outside of that I wouldn't mind getting to, but that's pretty much the main focus. There's also some random toys here and there. Started getting into a little bit of the 5-inch or 6-inch stuff, the Black Series Star Wars things, a few of the things I just find where I can. Got a couple different varied interests there also. Some 1/18 scale car stuff. But for the most part, it's G.I. Joe, Star Wars, and Adventure People. Yeah, so hopefully you enjoy the collection. Thanks everybody for watching. Bye.
This is madness. We're doomed. This time you have gone too far. I see your point, sir.
Flee! Information, Mike. Wind at 320 degrees at 6, temperature 53, altimeter 3000.
And one other thing behind me here, the black boxes, comics. I also collect comics, have since I was 13. G.I. Joe number 15 was the first comic I ever bought and got me into Joe's. So that's the boxes behind me, and you'll see a lot of the slabbed and graded books and stuff throughout the collection too. So enjoy those also. So I thought I would just kind of highlight a few of the kind of trophies or top level stuff I've got in my collection, top level to me anyways. Some of the things that if I kind of use the criteria, and I tell my wife this, if there's a fire in the house, you grab this stuff and then run. Or just run if you have to. You know what I mean. So a few things, we'll kind of go into descending order of acquisition. I got back into Joe's about a year ago and picked this guy up. He's Mickey Mouse Cobra Commander, straight arm, only issued 1 year, 1982, only came as a mail away. So he was really tough to find, and he's in great condition. So he's definitely one of the prized Joes in my group. Star Wars, the prize one, of course. I've always loved the Blue Snaggletooth. This guy's in good condition. A little bit of discoloring on the torso. Got the dent in the toe. I got him in the early 90s at a toy show at the state fair, and didn't really know what he was. Grabbed him, and over the years, of course, everyone realizes what he is and how cool he is. So, not a childhood one, but close to when I was a kid. The rest of the childhood ones are in the back there. My Star Wars collection is, for the most part, figure-wise, all the leftover from when I was a kid. About 80% of it. The Joe ones are all new because my mom threw away all my Joes after going to college, or gave them away. If you saw, also I had a bunch of books. My prize book is a first edition Dune that is signed by Frank Herbert. So that's kind of, it's, you know, got some condition issues, not too bad, but it's a great piece, and one of my all-time favorite books, probably my all-time favorite science fiction book, which basically makes it pretty much my favorite book ever. So I try to read it like once or twice a year. It's just kind of like going home with it. Can't wait for the movie. Comic books. My prize comic is Giant Size X-Men #1, graded a 9.6. A copy of this book, not this book, was bought for me by my grandmother in high school at a bookstore that had it up on the wall. She bought it for me for a gift, and I used it to help pay for a move back in the late 90s. Paid for part of the move, so I sold it. Always regretted it. It came into a little bit of cash about 10 years ago, and bought this one, and then have always wanted to get it back, so I had to replace that and regretted selling that. So always have a good story around that one with family and some ties. So I like to have everything here have at least a little bit of story behind it, but you never know. So that's kind of my highlight of the different groups and stuff. The last one is Adventure People. This guy here is my oldest figure I have, not the skis, but this guy. He is my original figure from when I was about 6 or 7 years old, whenever he came out. This is the guy that has survived. Of course, his head's a little loose, but as those guys always are. was it. It's kind of in just a small 10 by 10 office room. It's my office where I work in every day, as well as kind of surround myself with all the things I love here. So I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks. Bye.